right. Imisi, how are you doing? Because last Sunday I asked you a question. You told me you were too times to talk to me. After that, you had a lot to say about the same Joanna and Mide when you were having a conversation with Isabella. You called them anglerfish, said she's a Dracula. Beauty queen will be Dracula. So why did you have to wait till then to say it? Isabella said Dracula, you said how?
So what's the reason you don't like me? Nothing. Just brag. Rubbish. Irritating.
Another chaotic Sunday, guys. First off, I'll start with Imisi. Ebuka decided to shake this table. We all know that Isabella and Imisi have been close for a while now, and there is this fight going on between Isabella, Mide, and Joanna. Ebuka now mentioned something to Imisi. During the week, you mentioned something. You guys called Mide and Joanna Dracula and anglerfish. And immediately, Imisi said, Ebuka, you know, I was not the one that called this girl's name. It was actually Isabella that called Joanna Dracula. Beauty queen that looks like Dracula. And he also called Mide anglerfish. I love how Imisi, debunked the whole thing immediately. Because I know how this housemate can be. They will want to drag Imisi by all means necessary. Imisi said she was not the one that called them names. Even though she was seated there. And she seconded because she made some funny sound. She did not disagree. She was there when Isabella called those names. And she opened up and said the only thing she said about those ladies was Mide and Joanna are always barking like dogs. That was what she said. And I'm happy she owned up to that. Hey, Ebuka, you want to set Imisi up? I'm so happy she said, no, it's Isabella that actually said it. And before I could say Jack, they don't start to drag each other. Mide and Joanna currently facing Isabella. Same plenty things. They are both having back and forth. This is the first season I'm saying that housemates will not wait until live eviction show to start having their glass blows. They were literally going back and forth at each other. And if I'm being honest, Mide and Joanna has also been insulting Isabella. They've been saying plenty things about her. In fact, all through last night, what Mide had in her mouth was Isabella. She did not rest from Isabella's name. I don't know why she's not acting like she's innocent here. Is it just because Ebuka called out Isabella's own? She has been talking about Isabella behind her back. She has been calling her names. Even when she was having conversation with Kola. Even to the extent that Mide was questioning Kola. Why would you be talking to Isabella at the party? That she did not like it. I'm currently having issue with Isabella. And you know you are my friend. Why are you speaking to her? Like she was literally dragging Isabella last night. So why is she acting innocent? Why is she acting innocent? And I don't even understand why Mide seemed to have an issue with Isabella. Isabella made a statement calling somebody a hermaphrodite. He did not mention her name. And even Imisi has opened up to Kola that the person Isabella is actually referring to is Joanna. And Kola has told Mide that it's actually not you they were referring to. But Mide said no, that it is her. The way they described the whole situation, she was the only one in the room. So it means she's the one. Like, Mide just want to fight by all means. Or is it because Isabella also tried to make some move towards Bright Morgan? Bright Morgan that is not your boyfriend. Why are you fighting, auntie? Bright Morgan clearly has a babe outside. Why are you fighting for a man that does not belong to you? And it's so funny how Joanna always likes to tag along whenever she's having issues with somebody. She would not want to fight, alone. She wants to tag along. I'm like, baby girl, come outside. Saying that Isabella has feelers. Nonsense. Like, literally body shaming Isabella. In my head, I'm like, let me not say anything, no. If they put Isabella and Joanna side by side. Congratulations to Faith. He won the most influential housemate for last week. And for surprisingly, a lot of housemates were screaming. Like, they were literally shocked that how come. In my head, I'm like, nobody will vote him. Yeah, the people that voted him, most of them were really shocked that, Faith. And this is the second time he's been the most influential housemate for the week. That's really amazing. The first housemate to win the most influential housemate 2 times in the season. That's a big feat. Congratulations to Faith. Faith is just, swimming and having a good time in the house. Another immunity in the back. Congratulations to Dr. Faith. Ebuka was asking Tema, why are you not trying to bring the housemate together? That this has been the most divided the housemate has been since the beginning of the show. And Tema said that it is not our job to bring people together. I'm like, yepa. Yepa. She said, we are not here to be friends. We are different people. Anybody can do however they like. And Ebuka said, okay, you mentioned something concerning Imisi. You said Kola is the reason why you talk to Imisi. And she said, yes. On a norm, she does not really speak to Imisi. But she noticed that since Imisi has been friends with Kola, she's beginning to see the good side of Imisi. And she thought to herself that, Imisi is not that bad. and all of those things. And that is the only reason why, she has spoken to Imisi in that house. I'm like, Thelma, talk your talk. One thing I like about Thelma is this. Whenever Ebuka asks her questions, she goes straight to the point. You not see her rambling. She hit the nail on the head. She gave a premium answer. I am not responsible for anybody. Being the head of us does not mean I should be chasing everybody and be doing kumbaya with people. That she's not here to make friends. She's here for the show. And that's on period. Oh my goodness. Denary has been evicted. In fact, now Denary, they take start show today. That guy has actually had a smooth run in that house. Me, for one, I wasn't expecting him to stay long on the show. He has been on bottom 3 for the longest time. Even last week that Doris was evicted, I was expecting him to, leave the house too. But thankfully, they stretched it to this week, and see him leave, I'm actually not surprised at all. But Denary is one guy with a great voice. He can mimic anybody. And he also mentioned that whatever he has for Doris is true, and he will possibly pursue it with Doris. In my head, I'm like, Ebuka, why didn't you ask Denary what he was doing with Imisi? Because you see him giving Imisi neck massage here and there. What was that about? Was that a way to cope with Doris' absence in the house? But anyways, whatever that was, he has been evicted, and I wish him all the best. Denary had a smooth run in that house. Doris to be the most happiest person on earth as we speak. And finally, Tracy has been evicted. In my head, I'm like, finally. What? Oh my goodness. I never believed that Tracy will go this far in the house. Because judging from previous seasons, somebody that is very calm does not stay long in the shows. But seeing her stay for 7 whole weeks, it means she really has a lot of people voting for her. Oil and gas money is actually doing the work. Even Tracy herself was even clapping for herself, like, even myself, I don't try. I don't overstay. But I felt so bad for Zita because Zita was saved and she's crying already because they had a very good friendship. Oh my goodness. How will Zita survive in that house? Dambo's kid gone. New friendship she has made with Tracy has been really genuine. Regardless of how reserved she is, not talking too much, minding her business, only speaking to those that matter, Tracy had a good time in the house. My biggest highlight for her so far is this whole vampire thing and her fight with Big Soso. She had a good time in the house, honestly speaking. Like, she had a smooth run. And I'm actually not surprised that she got evicted today because every week I keep questioning, would they vote for Tracy? But at the end of the day, people like who they like, and all the best to her moving forward. Finally, guys, Rude Boy and Thelma, they had a big altercation this evening, and Ebuka had to question Rude Boy. What is really going on between these two persons? And honestly speaking, Rude Boy said the biggest mistake he made on this show is to tell Thelma that he likes her. Because for some funny reason, Thelma thinks it's a strategy, and she keeps saying things. Thelma will not stop talking about Rude Boy. Rude Boy will not stop talking about Thelma. Like, their situationship or whatever ship they have going on is just too chaotic. I think at this point in time, these two persons should avoid each other because it's more toxic than necessary. They are not even in a ship yet, and every AK market they are dragging each other.
Some of you are keeping your friends far. You don't know.
And I love the last statement Ebuka made. You're bringing your enemy closer and you're distancing your friend. And immediately, Bright said, yes. I'm like, see this one. Do you even know if Ebuka is talking about you? Have you been a good friend to Kola? You're saying yes, call. Yes, me. Oh my God, look at the bottom 3. I didn't even know why they left Bright Morgan because that guy is feeling like he's the winner of the show already. Look at him in the bottom 3. But he seemed to have a lot of things to say. I don't know why they did not evict him. Imagine 16 housemates going into the 8th week. Therefore, just add one extra person. People that are not even doing much in that house will be the one raising their voice the most. People that are working so hard are very quiet. People that are always on the headline, they are not, bragging too much.